mincha is going to be 4:15. Please be on time. The halacha tells us a woman that goes to the hospital on Shabbat because she's in labor, and she gets to the hospital. Let's say if a goy drove her, or she didn't have a goy to drive her, so she had her husband drive her. Either way, she's not allowed to, if the labor stops, if the contractions stop and the doctors say there's no reason for you to be here, you could go back home, she's not allowed to have her husband or any other Jew drive her back home. And the reason is because on the way there to the hospital, it was a concern of pikuach nefesh. On the way back, it's not a concern of pikuach nefesh. So what's allowing a person to be mechalei Shabbat, d'oraita, violating Shabbat, in order to return home, which is a matter of maybe convenience, maybe comfort, maybe to be just to have the Shabbat meals is not enough to override chiru Shabbat midoraita. So what is permitted in that situation? They could tell a goy to drive them. They're allowed to go ahead, let's say for example an Uber, and have a goy drive them on Shabbat to go back to the house. That is mutar to do, because again, she is in the category of somebody who is holeh. She does have a necessity, but it's not pikuach nefesh, so therefore a goy would be able to drive him back. But for Sfaradim especially, and even for Ashkenazim, it's a question, they're not allowed to have a Jew drive them back because of the fact that it's not in the category of something that is pikuach nefesh. And therefore they should have a goy drive, and that way they avoid all questions of Hilul Shabbat. Baruch Adonai Le'olam.